this is Brett from Rock City Studios. We're out here in Ventura County, California with the band Once a Wolf. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Rock City Studios, yeah! Let's go around the room here and introduce yourselves and let everybody know what you play.
I'm Kevin, and I play the drums.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi.
I'm TC and I play guitar.
I'm Brett and I play bass.
I'm Nick and I sing.
I gotta just say this. I like Brett the most, mainly because my name's Brett. I understand he gets a lot of slack in this band. But
He's well deserved.
yeah. Well, what's the genre that would best describe Once a Wolf here?
Kind of like a modern take on classic rock, I guess.
Okay, name some bands that maybe you guys get compared to.
That's kind
Sabbath.
of difficult. Yeah, Sabbath, AC/DC, and some other random bands. What's that one band that?
Black Keys.
Yeah, Black
That gets
Keys.
thrown around.
Yeah.
Those are all pretty cool bands, man. And how long have you guys been a band for?
It's about 2 years. 2 years.
All right, in those 2 years, what's the best advice that someone's ever given you about being in a band?
Well, you know, my uncle once told me that no matter where you play, you should always have a really solid cover song to get the people interested.
Makes
And I
sense.
feel like that was some pretty solid advice because some of our better shows have had some pretty solid covers. So thank you, Uncle Jeff.
It's a good one, Uncle Jeff. We all appreciate it. Anybody else?
I've learned through watching other guitar players and stuff, always make sure that you have backup cables and a backup guitar because things always go wrong.
Yeah, if
no
it's
matter
going to go
what.
wrong, it's going to go wrong right
Yeah,
before you play or as you're
exactly.
playing. That's some pretty good advice. On another super serious question here. If you guys had to choose one superpower, what superpower would you choose?
The ability to read someone's mind, for sure.
I'd like to see. Is that a superpower? You guys can all do it really well.
I'd like Brett to be able to see.
Fly.
Fly? That's a common one.
That is a good
That
one.
was a real close second for me.
Yeah. I understand how seeing can get ahead of flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can be important.
And if you guys had to go back in time and change one thing about your band, what would it be?
If you say me, I swear to God.
Pick a different bass player.
Hey, Brett's my favorite. Give me one word that best describes your band. Each of you. It could be hyphenated.
Awesome.
Rockin'?
Dynamic.
Passionate.
These are strong words, guys.
Why did you say it?
Now I'm turned on.
I know. Yeah. The way he said passion.
Side note, can we just all gander at the lack of Nick's beard here?
Yeah.
You know, I saw that coming in here. It's okay.
We're all disappointed.
So let's go with this question. Sorry about this, buddy. Why'd you shave it? How long? Well, let's first ask this. How long have you had the beard?
I want to say I had it close to like 8-9 months.
Okay.
It was far longer than the hair on my head. Like the beard was like substantial. I screwed up when I was trimming it, and then I looked in the mirror and I was like, "Oh God!" And then I just shaved it off. And I feel like either way, I was done for. So now I look like a 4-year-old.
I understand that.
Now he can't sing.
Well, guys, I know all of you guys hold your specific role inside of Once a Wolf. Why did you learn how to play bass or vocals or so on and so forth?
While I learned to play the drums, I actually tried to learn to play guitar first.
Okay.
And while I was taking guitar lessons, I wasn't paying attention and just staring across the room at the people playing the drums. So my guitar teacher told me, why don't you get out of here and play the drums?
Right.
So I play the drums.
Hey, makes sense.
Yeah.
When I was 13, my best friend at the time gave me a VHS of the live Led Zeppelin performance, The Song Remains the Same, and watching Jimmy Page play guitar made me want to play guitar.
I couldn't get good enough at guitar to make anything really matter. and bass has less strings, so it kind of just worked out for me pretty well. Still not that great at bass, but these guys let me play for some reason.
It's because you're cute. It's the only reason we keep you around. I just kind of been singing my whole life with my family and stuff. Both my parents, or not my parents, my dad's a terrible singer, but my mom and my sister are really, really, really talented singers. Actually, like that whole side of the family is all really, really, really.
They got it down, huh?
Yeah, they're all musically talented.
And what was the best concert each of you ever attended?
Probably Bruce Springsteen about, it's like 7-8 years ago. Solid show.
Solid?
Oh, yeah.
I'd have to say when the Big Four came through Long Beach and a bunch of best friends and I went and saw them, like Slayer, Megadeth, Anthrax. It was a great show.
My freshman year of high school, on a whim, my buddy got tickets to go see Children of Bodom, who I'd never really listened to. They weren't really my favorite, but it was all the way in San Francisco. And for some reason, my parents were like, yeah, definitely go. And I was like, what? So I got a plane ticket, went to San Francisco with one buddy at a random uncle's house of his that he had never met to stay. Ended up seeing Black Dahlia Murder and Between the Buried and Me open for Children of Bodom, and it was fantastic.
I think your parents wanted some alone time.
They probably did. Either way, I was pretty happy.
I got to see Bonnie Raitt open for the Rolling Stones at Dodger Stadium.
Wow.
With my dad, and it was pretty, like, it's just like a special moment because the Rolling Stones is like his band. So to go see his band in Dodger Stadium, where we went and saw Dodger games and stuff as a kid, was pretty special.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Last super serious question. If each of you can be a candy bar or a piece of candy, what type of candy would you be? Or what kind of candy would you be?
I mean, I'd be a Snickers bar for sure.
Why?
He's cranky when he's hungry.
I was going to say because I could fill you up.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Well
Can
then.
you re-ask the question?
Yeah, wait, that's a reshoot.
Kevin.
But can you say the same thing, please?
With a straighter
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. Oh, piece of candy. I'd probably be dark chocolate.
There's no good why. There's no good
Yeah,
why for any
well,
of this.
I have to hear a why on the dark chocolate.
Oh, why? Well, I don't know. Because
It's very bittersweet.
No, it take well, I suppose that, but it also takes, good taste to like me.
No taste at all.
I'd be that one candy in a box of chocolate that no one wants.
Oh.
He's a little Eeyore.
Hating
over here.
himself this interview.
He's that puke
No, he's playing
jelly
the victim
bean.
card, which is what is happening, and you need to knock it off.
Anyway, I gotta make it count.
Um,
The 8 Mile method. Make fun of yourself so no one else can make fun of you.
a bee rabbit. I'd have to be a payday because all I do is cash checks, homie.
Oh, my. Well, guys, I know you guys have played here a couple times. What do you guys like about Rock City?
Honestly, I like everything about it. It's, one, it's cool that it's in your hometown from Camarillo.
That's a plus, right?
So pretty awesome, right? Can't hate that. All your friends could come. I like what they're doing for local music, really helping support it, keep it going, giving like smaller bands a place to play. Like I said, it's just fantastic to play here. Always a great environment. Enjoy every show I've ever played here.
And I didn't even pay him.
Yeah.
That's free.
Not to
Yeah.
mention the stage size. That's nice. We
Yeah.
played a gig the other day that the stage was about as big as what we're sitting on right now between the 5 of us, and having a big stage is something that you take for granted until you're on a tiny stage.
I think it's the same thing I said last time. I love how close you can get to the. How close? I've gotten inside the crowd before, so
I don't know if you should say it.
it was
He
one of
needs a
those under
translator.
18 shows. No,
There's different
no, but I love like taking because I have a wireless system for my bass, and I love just jumping out and playing. Like especially during our last song, it's a little heavier, so. I know Nick does it sometimes where he'll just set down the mic and just go
Yeah,
for
I've
it.
seen him do
Yeah.
that.
So it's really fun to play that close to people.
Ever since the first show we ever played here, I never got like this awkward, like, we're too cool, don't talk to us vibe from anybody that worked here. Like, everybody was super helpful, super
Because we're all
into-
not cool.
I don't know, Anne's pretty cool. But yeah, I just think that it's a very welcoming feeling when you get to this place, and even the bands that play here, everybody's really, really cool.
And speaking of the bands, maybe what are some of your favorite local or independent acts that are coming up that nobody else knows about, or maybe that you guys know about? Who would you like to give a shout out to?
The Battle of Band show that we played, the band who won Two Brothers, fantastic band.
And awesome people too.
Awesome people,
Yeah.
fantastic band, really incredible. Them and also Asylums
Yep.
as well.
Yeah, Two Brothers, pretty cool. There was an instrumental band that I saw when we played the Mint that was amazing. They were like a jazz fusion type electronic thing, and it was really good.
I'm gonna apologize if I say this wrong,
Okay.
but Sangoya, I think was their name.
Oh, yeah,
It's like a rock band. They play like classic rock songs, but they also have some of their own stuff that they throw in there, where they have like somebody on sax, somebody on trumpet. It's really really awesome, really really well
They
done.
go for it, huh? Very cool.
Whatever Galvanized Souls changed their name to.
Oh, the employment.
The Employment.
Yeah.
We have to shout out to them. They pretty much like got us kickstarted around here, so we always have to kind of mention them. So thanks.
Yeah,
to,
and they're good
thanks
guys.
to all those guys.
Yeah. They say thank you too. I could hear them. Hold on. No.
No.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, there they are.
We haven't done anything for them.
Wow. What a winner.
And that is why he doesn't have a mic.
Part of why we were trying to start the interview before.
I got you. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming down here. And is there anything you would like to give a shout out to before we end the interview?
Check out our Facebook, facebook.com/onceawolf805.
Pretty cool. My name is Brett. We're out here at Rock City Studios in Ventura County, California with the band Once a Wolf. Thank you so much for coming down and doing it, guys. Yeah.
Rock City Studios! Get on the stage